So they're sending reinforcements via this way here from the looks of it. That's good to know. 3-6. Okay, we're going to move you back up. Whoa. Well, let's move those guys up. Just going to bring in our infantry here to kind of hold any position that needs to be held. Kind of garrison. This will kind of help us solidify the strait here. Should have landed initially here to capture this island, but what are you going to do? There we go. Okay, I'm going to bring these destroyers down this way. Two Centurion Mark 1 tanks. Long-range rockets. Let's do that. Trade deal. And let's not do any of the other ones. The wool market gave us advisors to fight the to fight them. So obviously the world definitely more supportive to us than them at this point. Our supply should work its way down that way soon. I'm actually going to take another... Oh! Okay, that was actually kind of quick. Indonesia capitulated. We didn't even take their capital. I think we basically just ground down their military. We're going to annex. We're going to let our line of sight kind of kick in. Wow, that actually went a little faster than I thought it would. We're going to pause for a second here. And the rest of the world pretty much hates us at this point, except for England, the US, and Canada. Which is no big deal. All right, I'm going to highlight everybody for the moment. I'm going to say all ground troops, do me a favor and double click to go to reserve. We have our 3 carrier battle groups. Country opinion right now, Germany hates being. So the way that goes is A, trade deals. Well, no, it actually impacts trade deals. But with trade deals, if you give them trade deals that they prefer, that influences them a little bit. There is another option. Let's pick a country here that I can find right here. Is it espionage? No, not a. Well, military units. For example, if you have military units close to their border, that impacts it. The closer a country is to you, it gets impacted more by your decisions than the further away the country is. So, for example, Sarawak and British Malaya are going to hate me more right now than the British are going to hate me because Britain's further away. So that's one thing. So any action I take militarily, like if I start building units, that will negatively impact countries closer to me and then obviously affect further down. The research that you do also impacts. I don't have any research right now that's on my list. Like here, and I'll show you that your public opinion, the people in your country are indifferent to it, and so is the world. So depending on what research you do, that will impact the world. Whether you uphold treaties or not. So for example, if I do a trade deal and then break the trade deal, that'll impact the country or not. Depending on what countries you're friends with, I've noticed that also impacts. So if I'm more, or sorry, depending on your government type, that will impact how one country affects you, likes you or not. If your units are close to their border, that'll like them or dislike them. If your units are active, so like right now, for example, a lot of countries are not going to be happy with me. Obviously, the closer they are, they're not going to be happy because I have a lot of units active right now. If they're in reserve, then they'll be rather more indifferent. To get Germany, well, then you can also let's pick. Well, East Germany no longer exists for me. What do they do? What do they offer me? Yeah, we'll accept that. What you can also do is click on the country, like left click, go to the state tab, and you can do influence relations. So you can actually influence the current government in power. You can influence the opposition. You can fund an insurgency, all that stuff. And that will also, over time, make people happy. You can just give cash. Giving cash effects. But mind you, a lot of these things take time. You can't make a country like you within hours or days. It takes sometimes it takes a ridiculous amount of time. Our carrier groups, I'm going to leave the Vengeance off the coast of Jakarta. I'm going to move the Sydney to the west coast. And I'm going to move the Melbourne as well momentarily. Alright. And then the Melbourne is going to go to the east coast, off the coast of Sydney, which is up here, right? Yeah. Just order everyone else in reserve. You guys can all go into reserve there. I'm going to remove... Actually, is that... Yeah, it's a Glowmaster. I don't need you right now to be active. Now I'm going to highlight and say all aircraft. Cancel your orders. Land, please. Thank you. So I'm going to leave 2 Banshees and a Thunderjet there. I'm going to order the rest to go into reserve. Oh, okay, we have no actual spot for them to go to reserve in Indonesia, do we? Well, they only have airfields. They didn't have an airbase. I thought they had an airbase. Okay. So the first surface action group, they're all gonna go over here to this place here, the settlement, and they're just gonna sit off the coast. Programming languages, good to know. We're still destabilizing Malaya. Not too worried about anything at this point because I think we're making money. So I can now switch things over to construction at this point. Oh wait, no. Let's change this over to theater control real quick. Yeah, you're all the same theater. Okay. Theater control. Repair everything for me, please. And our industrial goods should climb pretty decently until everything's repaired. then we have to do our moves on to, well, what's now Greater Australia. Australia. Reason 5, so that's all for repairs, so that's no big deal. So we're getting 2,000 in the bank, or out of the bank. Okay. So what are we short on here? Agriculture. We're good for rubber. Short on timber. Short on oil. Almost short on electricity. Short on consumer goods. Short on industrial goods. But we're doing good with military goods. Okay. So first things first, I am going to go with our natural resources. So we're going to go with agriculture first. So where is the good spots for agriculture? Ooh, obviously here. Military units, ground units only, please. There we go. 4. 11. We're going to tell them all to go there for now. Motorized battalions. There's no one I need here, right? Nope. Perfect. Okay, that's some of my engineers. Oh, you're just connecting up with the engineers, destroyers. Let's move you over here as well. Let's get that construction going in Indonesia. Send those guys to reserve as well. That's the destroyers and all that stuff. Okay. That's the other carrier. Okay. Navy's going to stay active for this entire time. All right. So first things first. Agriculture. I believe, yeah, right in through here. So here, here, and here are really good. 7. You're offer me. Am I short on rubber too? A little bit. That's going to change momentarily. And what we're going to do. Construction. Boom. This shouldn't even take that long. Especially with the rest of these guys showing up. There's 2 there. Where's the rest of them? There's a whole bunch of them down here. Why did you... Oh, it hurts. It hurts. I'll take the lump sum of industrial goods for now. That should help this thing build up really fast. Where is the rest of my... Okay, they're right there. The other ones are right there. Okay. There's 2 there. They're going to move over to that spot. No, no. So they're knocking off what percentage here? I mean, this thing should be done, what, today? Perfect. Okay. This is working at... This is supposed to take, what, 60 days to build? So... Shouldn't even take that long with these guys helping. Best unit in the game. 32% already. 41%. Supplies a lot better now. Okay, so once those are built, we'll move on to rubber. And we'll have to build it obviously up here at the north end. We'll probably build some there and some there. Supplies a little short, but that should be more than enough rubber that we're going to need. Perfect. You, construction there, please. And then for oil, I mean, I can personally build some stuff in Australia proper. Supply is not that good over there. Supply over here. Supply is actually really good. I could probably build some oil dikes. Build something there maybe. We'll think about that, but oil will definitely be, it'll be rubber, oil, then yeah, I'm going to go in order. Because it won't be that hard, especially when it comes to timber. Yeah, we're already in the location for timber. So we'll skip rubber real quick. Well, actually, well, no, rubber and both up here actually too. Might actually just send our ships, get them up here, have them drive up. Actually, that's probably what I'll do. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Because this should be more than enough agriculture. Because we're basically, we should be increasing everything by 25%. That's 3, 6, so we only actually need 1 more. 7. You. So you transport to there. Pretty sure that's all the engineers I have too. I could build more, but I'm not going to. Boom, there we go. And oh, yeah, that's right. I'm also repairing a lot of stuff too. I forgot about that. Yes, now rubber's good. Oil's gonna need work. Okay, that's all done. So you're all gonna go see transports to there as well. Oh, actually, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. I still need a lot more of agriculture.